Hello everybody, and my name is Beefcakes. So I'm gonna start off by getting out of this cave, because the last time when I was doing the last video, I was reviewing the footage, and I found out I'm just going back to where I was before, so I was running in total circles. But also while looking through this, and doing the scenes for the hopefully better editing, I was noticing something at Delta Station Dock that I think might progress the story. So if I can find my way out of this cave, we might be able to progress. So let's see about that. Alright, so now that we should be out, I want to go to Delta Station Dock. As I think I saw some form of radio tower or transmission tower. So I think that might be where we're supposed to go. Oh, shush. And we have arrived. So yeah, that thing up there is what I saw when reviewing the footage. So hopefully I can get something from there. That's good, I do need some water. Coffee machine, already have it. Well, this is pretty pointless.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
And it's the same message as when I found down below. So... okay. What? Whoa! Okay!
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
She was lovely. She must be the one in that base underground. 'Cause I think we're quite close to that.
The woman in the exo-suit has been traced as far as my technology will allow. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Let's see, where's that? Yeah, that looks about the same direction. Hey, the jukebox. I wonder what.
New blueprint.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Parvin. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle? You three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Sector 0 region scans. 2. Active human life forms detected. Unauthorized habitat construction. Vehicular activity detected. Observe and prepare for possible intervention. Okay. What? So I guess I'm supposed to make something? Either turn this thing off or keep it running? I mean, it's probably Altera, so I would assume turning it off would be the wiser decision. Yeah, I've noticed. I got nothing. And we're back. Let's go see what's down there.
Detecting stern of an astronautical Soltron vessel nearby.
What is
Vessel
that?
name, Mercury 2.
Is this another
Inoperative.
spaceship that crashed? Holy crud, look at this. I'm hearing something scary that I'm not gonna like. So yeah, this... Oh, what did I just do? Back in. This is awesome though. Seeing another vessel that crashed is insane to me. Especially one so dilapidated. Is there an entrance? Yep, right there. Let's see what we got. I don't have a lot of power though, so it's a bit of a problem. Do I have any power cells? I do not. Okay. Air. Perfect. Nope, copper wire. A spinefish. A little flaky, but good. Alright. Processing unit fragment? I need 3 of them. I don't know what that's for. Nope, this is just to exit. There's another room I was looking at, so I would like to see where that is. I don't have a lot of time left. Good oxygen. Okay, let me go to my sea truck real quick and I'll be back here. This last thing I want to do is suffocate. And off to sea we go. So this is where I was. I still need 3 fragments, or 2 fragments, so I wonder... This looks like half the ship, so I wonder if there's... So I don't see anything else to cut. So I wonder if there's like another end of the ship I have to find. Or maybe I'm just crazy. I'm gonna leave before finding out. Probably just crazy. Just looks like another entrance. Oh, I could have just went around that way. Okay, that's all. This oh, it's another one. So maybe all 3 are here. Is this cuttable? No. Anything over here? No. What's this?
I can only do repairs in spurts. That's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice. I don't know what they were going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something. To borrow from Diana, Orion's belt thermocouplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her voice. Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows. They're practically acrobats. The way she looks when talking about nuclear engineering is the same way I look at my grandmother's domades. The woman never sits down, though. She told me that she used to do decathlon in college, and I can believe it. She's like a bouncy ball, just all over the place. She makes rounds on the ship every day to see if people need help. I should do something nice for her. She's always helping everyone else. I wish I had a fraction of her energy.
That's nice. Always good to have a helping hand. There it is. I think I found the entrance I was looking for. Let's hope I have time. No, would you look at that? Titanium, nothing to scan though. Oh, hang on.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stefanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stefanos. How to describe Stefanos? He's by far the most thorough engineer I've worked with, and no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him awake before 11, and he always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest drawl. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set the picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part, though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes. But the craziest part? He managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one. This planet may be a cold mistress, but maybe it isn't so bad.
That's sweet. Ooh, that'll be good. Oh, thank you, buddy.
There is
Forgot
a
about
large
them.
anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
That's good to know.
You came within range of data that might help with the construction of a new storage medium.
Let me
You
grab my
must continue to investigate.
don't worry, I'll look. But first, let me see if there's anything else to scan. Hello there. Oh, thank you. What are you?
New creature discovered.
A newt fish. Hold up, what is this thing? I'm just gonna let you go. You're just adorable. Ooh, this is getting ominous. I like a bit of ominibity.
I strongly sense my people's technology nearby. A body component is near.
So you said. Ooh, so that's how I get those chemicals. I'll get 2 of these. I don't think I'm gonna make it though, especially if it's still
New
underwater.
creature discovered.
I don't know why I just grabbed things. Gosh, how am I gonna get down? And where do I get down? Yeah, no way of making this, but I'll keep trying. Don't really have a lot to lose. Ugh, another one of these things. But it's orange instead. I'm not built to get down there yet, so I'm gonna have to avoid this for now. Sea truck's up here. Alright, where was the station? I want to look for the base that I was just at last episode. What is that? Is that another piece of the ship? Yep. Oh, here it is. Hello. How did I miss that? Power supply, that's good for the sea truck. Iron kit, that's always good too.
My instincts are never wrong. Stefanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the discovery clause. Let's see, Stephanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
Interesting.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh, man. And now, most of the crew wants to get home. I understand that, but this could be a defining discovery. I'm definitely going to put a bug in Diana's ear about going to the surface so I can take a team to explore. I desperately hope this pans out. Oh, I can't wait till we get into communication range with Sol again. Layla and the kids would love to hear this. I mean, it's rough being away from them so long, but this might just make it worth it. I'll be able to give them so much more.
Sweet. Fortunately, you can't give enough. So he feels. Don't need that. This should be the last one, right? Yep. So that's unlocked, right? It's good. Something else down here. Squeeze my way through, yep.
Sol should pay me more to lead these missions. I saved the whole damn crew from destruction. Mercury 2 was nearly obliterated by an immensely powerful energy beam. I don't know any weapon system with that level of capability. The power source to get that kind of range must be, well, otherworldly. We got lucky. The energy signature is similar to some of the weaponry meant to counter pirates on mining freighters. The refraction of the beam across the atmosphere? Ryan's belt. It looked like the Northern Lights. Such power. I fired the emergency flares and dumped water from the nuclear core. I think the heat signature confused the weapons tracking for just an instant. I managed a slight evasive maneuver, and I felt the Mercury get rocked by the sonic boom as the nuclear runoff rapidly evaporated. That alone could have taken us out. Definitely asking for a pay raise. This is not what I signed up for. My days of risky missions should be behind me. But what the hell? I still got it. Even if it was luck. Hopefully, whatever didn't want us on the planet doesn't mind when we leave.
So they got shot down similar to the Aurora. I would have figured, I guess it can go across the planet, but I would have figured the Mercury was after the events of Subnautica 1. But I guess I'm wrong. Because they got shot down just like us. Or once was us.
Warning, maximum depth
Didn't I
reached.
tell you to
Hull
stay
damage
away?
imminent.
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Okay, so I was right. It is her base. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. Look at that. That's dope. Whoa. Hello.
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
So is he gonna guard the entrance? Let's see, oh, wait, isn't this? No, it's not. I think I already got
I just need
that.
to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
Why are you saying that? So I must have got... Yeah, the parallel processing unit goes parallel with this. So that makes sense. Okay, so I'll have to get back to the to my, Oh, okay. Standing back.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't going to die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
That's insane. So she must be the same Margaret from the first game. In the first game, there was another vessel called the Degrassi, something like that. And there were 3 survivors, each who survived on their own after a crash landing. We never get to see their ship, but we do get to see data logs and reminiscences of their old base. And eventually a Reaper that was, I believe, unconscious at first, that sunk to their last base and tried to attack them. And as they did, the Reaper struck, or Margaret struck it with a piece of scrap metal, and the others died. So I assume Margaret is the one, and she just drifted afloat to get here. It's just amazing to me that she could survive, even with the virus going around. Maybe that's just like a fluke to the developers of the game, but I wonder if there's a reason we'll learn about that. How she survived, even with the coronavirus being existent. Very interesting indeed.